Grayson County High School hits the road on the Western Kentucky Parkway to the first region to St. Mary High School in the Paducah area. It's the first matchup between the Grayson County Cougars and the Carlisle County Comets since 2016. And a good evening here and welcome high atop in the press box of St. Mary High School here in Paducah, Kentucky for the, the final game of the opening day of the St. Mary Holiday Classic here in Paducah, Kentucky. Sam Gormley here with you. We appreciate you taking the time to tune in to today's coverage. I feel like we're in Cameron Indoor Stadium, as if you've ever watched when their broadcast teams, when I say we are in an actual press box, I mean like we are in a press box. It's actually kind of cool. It's a different vantage point that we're not usually used to, but it makes it for a lot of fun here today. Coming up on our locker room show, we will introduce you to both the Cougars of Grayson and the Comets of Carlisle County. We'll give you the starting lineups and get you ready with a conversation with the head coach of the Cougars, Travis Johnston. That comes up and more. This is K105.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
When I found out my son was addicted to opiates, I didn't know where to turn. Now I know there's help, and you can call, whether you're a family member, a sibling, or the person with the addiction. And the number is 1-833-8-KY-HELP. Call for the resources. They're going to help you with compassion and care and the knowledge of what's available to get you the help you need.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected. On K105.
The Grayson County Cougars are on the road tonight here at St. Mary High School in Paducah, Kentucky. They're taking on the Comets of Carlisle County. The Comets enter with a record of 3-2. They are 1-0 in the first district of play. So this is Grayson County going up against first region, first district. Kind of interesting there with that. They're coached by Brian O'Neill. He is in his 27th season at the helm of the program, 426 overall wins. Tonight is his 756th game as the head coach of the Comets today, 27th season. In fact, he's been coaching so long that he coached a game back in 2008 at Grayson County High School when, of course, the Cougars' best player was Travis Johnston, who is the head coach. The players you'll need to know for the Comets, Carter Burnett. He's coming off of a great game in their win against Livingston Central last time out. 15.6 points, 3.6 rebounds. He's shooting 40% from three, 51% from the field for the 6-foot guard. But it's a lot more than just him. You have Zach Grogan, the senior guard, 12.2 points, 2.8 rebounds a game. And Kenton Arnold, another senior guard. A lot of seniors on this team. 9.4 points and 3.8 rebounds a game for Arnold. And then coming off the bench, you have the freshman Wyatt Rickard, 9 points and 4 rebounds a game. He stands 6'8", 185 pounds. Lots of size coming off the bench for the Comets of Carlisle County. Grayson County hasn't played in 8 days. We'll take a break, introduce you to them after this. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors helping neighbors.
In communities around the world, when disaster strikes, we get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, "I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim." Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
(800-659-7540). 800-659-7540. That's 800-659-7540.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Grayson County about ready to roll here as we're just about 15 minutes away from tip-off here from St. Mary High School in Paducah, Kentucky. For Grayson County, 4-2 record. They've not played since last Tuesday, and that was a good performance, 74-56 win against Bethlehem there from the Bardstown area. They were scheduled to play Thomas Nelson last Friday, but that game got canceled by Thomas Nelson, so they didn't get the opportunity to play. I know that they're looking to potentially get the opportunity to reschedule that game in the future. So it's a 4-2 record for the Orange and Blue of Grayson County on the season. The leading scorer, of course, Jack Logston, 20.5 points, 6.5 rebounds per game. His freshman counterpart, Spencer Langdon, at 16.7 points and 3.2 rebounds per game. And then Brody Armstrong, the sophomore, 11.2 points and 4.8 rebounds a contest. Cade Hanshaw has been playing really well as of late. He's averaging just about 8 points per game. Travis Johnston, he is the head coach of Grayson County. As we mentioned just a few minutes ago, he actually played a game against this Carlisle County team back in that 2008-2009 season. Of course, that season was pretty special for Grayson County. Ended up in Rupp Arena. And Carlisle County and Grayson County have another connection as well. It's not one that they necessarily played, but both teams won region championships in 2001. Both teams lost in the first round. They theoretically could have met in the semifinals of the 2001 Sweet 16. Grayson County and Carlisle County are about ready to roll. So what we're going to do is we're going to step aside, talk to Travis Johnston, get his thoughts on the matchup. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Some days are just better than others.
I think you should go talk to someone.
It's not that easy.
Have you been thinking about suicide? You can talk to me, Dad.
It's been a tough couple of months.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ashley Gabbard, internal medicine physician with Owensboro Health. I'd like to talk with women 40 and over about having annual mammograms, even if there is no history of breast cancer in your family. Early detection provides women a strong advantage in fighting breast cancer. Ask your primary care provider for a referral and schedule your screening online at owensborohealth.org/mammogram.
The governor has declared the state of emergency, and evacuation is now underway as the storm approaches. The National Weather Service has issued a warning as it monitors the storm. Those in the following counties, therefore, should seek
Convoy of Hope is ready to help you prepare for the next storm. Visit convoy.org/prepare.
The doctor said I had a 29% chance to find a blood stem cell donor. But I knew you were out there. And when we matched, it was the best day ever. Dear donor, your blood stem cells saved me from leukemia. Thank you forever and ever and ever.
Experience the true joy of saving a life at BeTheMatch.org.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gorley now joined by Coach Travis Johnson from the Grayson County boys. Coach, 8 days off since your last game. Good thing or bad thing?
I personally don't like it. We aren't the best of practice teams, and that means a lot of practice in there. So I like, once you get rolling, I like playing games, and that's why this tournament should be fun. 3 games, 3 days. Got a lot of guys that can play, so I'm just glad to get to this point where we have these 3 games coming up.
Do you have to practice differently when you have to practice that much?
A little bit. Just kind of depends. I mean, I think you go a little bit shorter, do a little bit more individual stuff, and then if we try anything new, now is the time to practice it and stuff. And we tried a couple different things, but I think you do practice a lot different, especially when you're not game planning the day before a game for an opponent.
Longest bus ride for a Grayson County basketball team since? Do you know off the top of your head? No. 2016, Graves County, when you played Carlisle County. What challenges does a long bus ride bring?
Well, the good thing is that we were able to get down here decently early, like 3:30 or so probably, so we were able to eat, get off our feet. So we hadn't been on the bus for a while, so that's a good thing. But there's still challenges there because, they're in our guys are in a place that they've never seen before and probably never will see before or never see again. So the good thing is once it starts, we just got to go play basketball. But there are little things outside of it that you would think that could affect the guys some.
3 games in 3 days. What challenges does that bring?
You have to see who the more conditioned team is. We'd like to think that we are fairly good condition just by how we play. But it sees where your mental toughness is, as far as a lot of guys can easily just say, well, it's day 2 of 3. Let's coast this day and make sure we're ready for tomorrow and stuff. So it tests your mental toughness quite a bit, and they'll probably test my patience quite a bit too.
No, it doesn't sound like them at all. Carlisle County, when you look at them, one of the things that stands out the most is how much experience they have. Both as the head coach, 27 years. He coached against you when you played against him in 2008, I guess was that year when you all hosted the tournament. What do you see from them as a whole?
I think they're pretty similar to us, just they have a lot more experience. They start, I don't know if it's 5 seniors, but they do start at least 4-0, and everybody played last year. They got 3 or 4 guys in double figures, and then they add the big boy freshman that's about 6'8", that comes off the bench, and they're just a really good team. Got 3 or 4 guys on the floor at all times that can shoot it, and stocky, strong, older veteran guards that could give us some problems if we allow it to.
You've mentioned over these last couple of years that one of the goals for your team every year is to win one of these holiday tournaments. To do that, you have to win today. How do you make that happen?
We got to play our game. We have to trust our game plan and trust the way we play. Going to have to have some guys on the bench play well and make some shots, and then we're going to have to guard. They got several guys that can score. We're going to have to I don't think this game can be in the 80s like some of our games have. I think we're going to need to hold them to a little bit lower than that, somewhere in the 60s. But if we come out and we guard and we play our style, then I think we got a good shot.
Coach, good luck. More comes up in the locker room show after this.
I'm not here to fire you up. If you're not already fired up, you shouldn't be in this room. If this victory isn't worth all you have to give, then leave. But now, right now is your chance to be a part of a victory the world will remember forever. Victory over cancer. This victory isn't just happening. It isn't inevitable.
What does hope mean?
Now is our time, your time. You may save someone you love.
Time is very precious.
Today's cancer research is tomorrow's victory. A victory that is there for the taking. Grab it. How was that?
Now that was a great halftime speech. Let's go win.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Are you ready to help your family get prepared for the unexpected? Here we go! Ladybug and Cat Noir know how important it is to be ready. Because you never know when Hawkmoth is going to strike or a disaster will hit. And you don't need miraculous powers. Just put those planning skills you already have to good use. Make a plan that will help you and your family be ready when emergencies happen. Ready Kids can help. Get started at ready.gov/kids.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Comets of Carlisle County, Braden Williams, Carter Burnett, Jonah Brewer, Kenton Arnold, and Zach Grogan will start for the Comets. And for Grayson County, the starting lineup will be Jack Longston, Landon Haycraft, Spencer Langdon, Gage Napier, and Brody Armstrong. Grayson County, Carlisle County is next on K105.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
When I found out my son was addicted to opiates, I didn't know where to turn. Now I know there's help, and you can call, whether you're a family member, a sibling, or the person with the addiction. And the number is 1-833-8-KY-HELP. Call for the resources. They're going to help you with compassion and care and the knowledge of what's available to get you the help you need.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Carlisle County about ready to roll here today. Again, your starting lineups for these two teams. It is Braden Williams, Carter Burnett, Jonah Brewer, Kenton Arnold, and Zach Grogan for Carlisle County. And for Grayson County, Spencer Langdon, Gage Napier, Landon Haycraft, Brody Armstrong, and Jack Logston. Grayson County and Carlisle County comes up next, only on K105.
I'm not here to fire you up. If you're not already fired up, you shouldn't be in this room. If this victory isn't worth all you have to give, then leave. But now, right now is your chance to be a part of a victory the world will remember forever. Victory over cancer. This victory isn't just happening. It isn't inevitable.
What does hope mean?
Now is our time, your time. You may save someone you love.
Time is very precious.
Today's cancer research is tomorrow's victory. A victory that is there for the taking. Grab it. How was that?
Now that was a great halftime speech. Let's go win.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
It's time for basketball in Paducah between the Grayson County Cougars and the Comets of Carlisle County. The opening tip is going to be Jack Logston against Jonah Brewer. And we are underway here in the first region as the opening tip is controlled by Grayson County, who will be working from right to left on your radio dial. Wearing the orange jerseys with the blue numerals. They enter this game with a record of 4-2. They have not played in 8 days. And that was a win against Bethlehem back last Tuesday. Langdon drives down the right lane, jump pass off to Armstrong, who has been a streaky shooter from 3, but he's been able to make them with some consistency. Deep right side 3 by Langdon. It's off the back of the iron. Rebounded on the inside by the Comets of Carlisle County as Arnold picked up the loose board. And they will start now with their first possession of the game. A senior-laden team, 4 seniors starting. And they've even been known to start 5 at times on the year. They enter with a 3-2 record. They feed Brewer in the post, giving it up to the top of the key. Williams 3, it is short. Long rebound saved inbounds by the Comets of Carlisle County. Handing it off, a 3 from the far side, good. That one's put in by Zach Grogan. And the Comets strike first. They lead 3-0. 3 near side to answer by Haycraft. It is missed on the interior and rebounded by the Comets. An outlet running down to Williams, blocked on the inside by Langdon, and Napier can't save the rebound in. It's going to stay on the floor with 6 minutes and 46 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. Pass deflected by Haycraft up top, and it'll stay with the Comets. 3-2 record for Carlisle County. They've won 2 straight after dropping games to Marshall County and Paducah Tillman. 3 left side by Williams is missed. Rebounded on the floor and giving it back out into that far corner to Burnett, who is their leading scorer. Burnett coming off of a 28-point game against Livingston Central in their last game. Top of the key, Arnold feeds the post to Williams, who's quadruple teamed on the inside in that Grayson County zone defense. And now we're going to have 3 seconds in the lane called on Carlisle County. The ball's going to head back to Grayson County. 3-0. They trail Carlisle. Just about a little over 90 seconds to go here, or into this first quarter of play. Langdon over to the far side. Driving in is Logston, looking for help and finds Spencer Langdon, lowering the shoulder. The shot in the lane is left short. Rebounded on the floor by the Comets. Here they come pushing. Spinning around is Williams in the near corner. Driving off, jump pass, shot far side, missed on the interior. Fighting over the rebound. Brewer's got it, fires down to Williams. Wide open layup, right side, good. Timeout on the floor taken by Travis Johnston. It's 5-0 Carlisle. It's Cougar basketball on K105.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
Grayson County's got the ball out of the timeout. They trail 5-0 with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the opening quarter of play. It'll be at the top of the key. Brody Armstrong will go a handoff pass to Landon Haycraft. Into the corner to Gage Napier, up to the top of the key to Spencer Langdon. Langdon at the top, loses his dribble. He's had a cold shooting night, and an up-front pass deflected, knocked out of bounds by Brewer. It's going to stay with the orange and blue of Grayson County. Napier will trigger from in front of the scores table there on the opposite side of the floor. They'll give it off to Landon Haycraft, who's going to set up the offense here for Grayson County. Into the corner to Armstrong. Up at the top of the key, it goes off right side now to Logston. Driving in, the leading scorer for Grayson County gets to the hole, can't get it to fall in. Rebound tapped off into the hands of Napier, who pulls up the free throw line jumper, and it rattles in for the first points of the game for Grayson County. Gage Napier, and here comes the steal on the inbounds pass. Langdon, the floater, way off to the right. Armstrong had it, and it is stripped out of bounds, and it's going to stay here with Grayson County. 5-2 is the game here for Grayson County. They trail early against Carlisle County. Into the corner, Langdon, catch and shoot three to tie. Got it! 5-5 here. Grayson County goes on a little 5-0 run, and they're going to allow the chance to set up their defensive pressure. Bounce pass off into transition, cutting down the lane, off the right side. Basket good by Burnett. He'll go to the line. Foul called on, I believe on, I didn't get who it was either on Armstrong or on Logston. And it'll be Burnett to the line to shoot two free throws, or to try and convert on an and one. And he can do just that. It was called on Jack Logston, was the foul on Grayson County. His first and the team's first here early on in this game. Floater in the lane by Langdon is good. He's starting to heat up after a cold start. And Grayson County gets their defensive pressure up. They trail 8-7 here early on in this game. Driving downhill, the reverse layup is a little bit short. There to rebound is a new player to the game, Rickard. And he's fouled, and he'll go to the stripe to shoot two free throws. This foul is going to be called on Landon Haycraft. That is going to be his first and the team's second here early on in this first quarter of play. Rickard to the line. He is 7 of 8 from the stripe this year, the 6'8" freshman for the Comets. And the first one is good. Carlisle County is located in Bardwell, Kentucky. Bardwell was founded in 1874 when a predecessor rail line of the Illinois Central Railroad was extended to that point. It originally was called Crittenden after Governor John Crittenden, but Crittenden was already taken as a city name, as that's up in Grant County. So they had to change it, and they picked Bardwell due to that being the guy that extended the railroad tracks. Both free throws good. Step back three, top of the key in transition. Jack Logston, he's got it at the top for his first points of the game. And we're all knotted up here at 10 early on in this game against Carlisle County, and a foul from behind is going to be called on Spencer Langdon. He was trying to steal Travis Johnston. None too thrilled with the call. For Langdon, his first, team's third here of this first quarter of play. As the new player to the game is Kylan King for Carlisle County. Top of the key, that is Grogan. Off the right side to Williams. Grayson County sticking with their zone pressure as Hayden Robinson and Caden Hanshaw in for them. Left side three, too long. Long rebound, chased down, picked up, losing. Gaining it back as Burnett. Down to the left side, basket good by Rickard. Rickard's got 4 early points. And it's back and forth this game goes. Carlisle County back on top, 12-10, 3.5 left here in the first quarter of play. Hanshaw drives the baseline, kicks to Robinson, three, far side, well too long. Rebounded on the floor here by the Comets of Carlisle, and they're pushing up the floor. Kicking it off far side, three is up by King, good. Kylan King hits the three. This Carlisle County team averages 6.8 threes per game. For King, he is now 5 of 6 from the three-point line this season. Handshaw too hard on the drive. Misses the shot. King with a rebound. Gives it off to Williams on the left wing. Williams angles back towards the near side. Off to the right side. The ball goes into the far corner. Driving the baseline is King. He stops. He starts and tries to find it to Williams in the corner, but Spencer Langdon sends the pass out of bounds. 15-10, Carlisle on top of Grayson. Kobe Martin comes in. Brody Armstrong comes out for the orange and blue. As it'll be Braden Williams out for Carlisle County. In for him, I believe it was Keaton Arnold re-entering the game. Into the corner. Now feeding it into the post to Burnett. Splits defenders. Reverse layup is there. Carter Burnett, very smooth player. And Carlisle County is up a touchdown on Grayson, 17-10. They're up a touchdown without having a football team. At the top of the key, Langdon. He thought about the deep three, but had the 6'8" frame of Rickard. Jack Bratcher will take the three on the right wing. It's missed. Rebound. Martin comes down with it for Grayson amongst the trees, and he's fouled on the interior by Carlisle County. Kobe Martin, not necessarily the tallest guy on the floor, 5'8", but he's fearless on the inside. Kenton Arnold picks up the foul, his first, team's first. Be Grayson County to trigger from underneath of their own basket. They give it off to Armstrong on the left side. Armstrong runs, bounce pass right side, Bratcher into the far corner to Logston. Lets the defender go by. Moves to his left, takes the three, and puts it in. Logston's got 6. 17-13. Grayson County's got to start getting some defensive stops on this end of the floor, though. Rickard spins it around and gives it off now to the right wing with the ball is Zach Grogan. Up top, Bratcher gambles. Can't get the pass. King was able to get it. Into the post to Rickard. Feeds it off into the near corner. Defender goes by. Shot by Arnold. Good from 15 feet on the near side. Carlisle County on top, 19-13. Winner of this game gets Crittenden County tomorrow. The loser will get Ballard Memorial here at St. Mary High School. Langdon in the corner. Gives it off to Logston on the left side. Up top to Bratcher. Off to the right wing. Catch and shoot three. Armstrong. It's off the back of the iron. Rebound. Tapped off by Logston, but it goes off into the hands of Brewer for the Comets. Here they come flying down the floor. Angling it back towards the near side. It's a bounce pass right side. Now back off into the corner. With it is Grogan. Swings it off left wing to King. King in the post. The floater is good by Wyatt Rickard. He's got 6 points. And Carlisle County's up 8, 21-13. Here against the orange and blue. Three right side by Logston. It is missed long. Rebound and a run out coming here for Carlisle County. Down the lane. The basket is good on the drive made by Zach Rogan. And right now this Grayson County defense is really struggling against Carlisle County. Down the lane. The flip shot is missed by Armstrong. Rebound put back good. Jack Logston in the post. Logston's got 8, trying to keep the Cougs in this early, 23-15. Downhill drive, little Euro step, reverse layup is missed. Logston with a rebound for Grayson County. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter of play. Into the corner, 3 by Langdon, got it! Langdon and Logston each have 8 for the orange and blue. It's a 5-point game now. Pass nearly taken away by Bratcher. Substitutions in here for Grayson County. Logston going to get a quick breather here in these final 15 seconds of the first half of play. Trapped is King on the inbound. He flips it up to Rickard. Rickard over to King. King drives it in off the left side. Pass deflected out of bounds by Bratcher with 6.2 on the clock here in this first half of play. Our first quarter of play, it's 23-18 Carlisle. It'll be Williams to trigger. He does a bounce pass out front. They give it to King with 3 seconds, with 2 seconds. Nice defense into Williams in the corners. This shot at the buzzer from the near side is no good. At the end of the first quarter of play, Grayson County trails 23-18. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
When I found out my son was addicted to opiates, I didn't know where to turn. Now I know there's help, and you can call. Whether you're a family member, a sibling, or the person with the addiction. And the number is 1-833-8-KY-HELP. Call for the resources. They're going to help you with compassion and care and the knowledge of what's available to get you the help you need.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Grayson County trails 23-18 as we get ready to start the second quarter of play here from St. Mary High School in Paducah, Kentucky. Sam Gormley here with you on the call, as it is going to be St. Mary ball to start, or rather it'll be Carlisle County ball to start this quarter of play. They lead 23-18. The defense for Grayson County less than ideal to start. I think that's probably a good way to describe it. They have been able to, Carlisle County has struggled a little bit with the pressure. Three, top of the key, goes in and out. It's rebounded by Armstrong for Grayson County, and Armstrong flips it off here to Langdon. Langdon and Logston each had 8 points for Grayson County, and now Grayson throws it away. Langdon tried to get it to Napier, but it wasn't there. I mean, if you're Grayson County, it's been the half-court defense that has been the struggle. This full-court press that you're seeing right now has been pretty decent. Over on that far side, spinning around and keeping the dribble going is Carter Burnett. Picked up by Zach Bratcher. Coming in, Burnett drives down and gets the little floater. Burnett kind of reminds me a little bit of Jagger Henderson, the former player there for Butler County, where he's solidly built and gets into the lane with ease. Left wing, Bratcher with it. Driving down the right side is Armstrong, kicks it off to Haycraft. Back now into Armstrong off the right block. He's bumped, he's fouled, basket good, he'll go to the line. Armstrong will try to convert on the and one. This season, 50% from the stripe. As Jack Logston and Caden Hanshaw will re-enter, Spencer Langdon will take a seat, as will Zach Bratcher. To the line is Armstrong to try and convert on the and one and bring it back to a 4-point game. He does. Basket good there by Armstrong. 25-21. Coming up the near side of the floor comes Williams, spinning in the lane and throws it away. Trying to get there before the half court and saved. And it's picked up by Burnett on the left wing. Off to the right side. Arnold, free throw line jumper is missed short. Haycraft's got the rebound for Grayson County. Playing a little hot potato with it. Finally, Haycraft came down with it. Hanshaw, bounce pass down to Logston, wide open on the right side. The basket's good. Timeout on the floor taken by Carlisle County. It's a 2-point game with 6:33 left here in the first half of play. This is Cougar basketball on K105. Grayson County trails by 2, 25-23 against the Comets of Carlisle County here in the final game of day one of the St. Mary Christmas Classic here in Paducah, and they do throw the ball away. Stepping out of bounds with it was Burnett here on the near side of the floor, and Grayson County is going to get the ball back. I do want to ask you to please bear with us if you're watching with us on K105 Digital Productions. We are working a man down on the crew, and I'll be honest, the camera operator today is not very good at his job. And I can say that because I am the camera operator. So I'm trying to broadcast and run camera, and we're trying to do the best we can. Right side three by Haycraft, little long. Napier is able to pick it up, flips it off to Logston in the near corner. Logston drives the baseline. He's double teamed, spins it off to Napier. Napier drives in. He spins around, throws it through the hands of Hanshaw, and it's a turnover for Grayson County. That and our little press box we have up here. Here, I'll show you a little bit if you're watching with us. It's tight, and it's not necessarily the most conducive to cameras. Clearly when it was made, it was prior to video streaming becoming a very popular thing, primarily just radio coverage. Carlisle County has it, driving down the right side, kicking it off into the far corner. Williams, three. It is off the mark, and rebound on the floor is picked up by Carlisle County. They dump it off to Williams on the left side, up at the top of the key. Grogan, three. Got it. Rebounding not been good for Grayson to open up. This Carlisle County team averages 31.4 rebounds per game. Grayson County 28.2. Cougars getting out-rebounded this season in games by an average of 6.1 a contest. Napier running the point. Off to the left side to Longston, who has 10 points early for the orange and blue. Into Armstrong, spins towards the baseline, tries to keep that pivot foot going, throwing, it's poked away and taken away by the Comets. As it is Arnold up the far side of the floor, no-look pass deflected into the managerial staff there for Grayson County. I saw Tayden Logston, who is, I look forward to when he can finally be eligible to play for Grayson County, the transfer from Caverna. He didn't try to save his managers there. As he pen out of the way, he went with self-preservation instead of trying to save them behind. Top of the key running the point is Zach Rogan. 5 minutes left in the first quarter of play, 28-23. Grayson County trails Carlisle County here at St. Mary High School. Driving downhill, crossing it to the near corner, it is Grogan. Interior pass to Rickard off the right side, partially blocked, doesn't matter. Rickard makes the shot on the inside. Rickard's got 8 points. The lead is back now to 7 for St. Mary, or for Carlisle County. Hanshaw drives downhill, right side shot good for Caden Hanshaw. An official timeout is now taken. And they're allowing for some subs. That's big here is the player Carter Burnett, leading scorer for Carlisle County, is headed to the locker room right now. It looked like it was something that maybe his hand was bleeding because he was running and he had an assistant coach in tow, which to me says something along the lines of that, and they're just going to have to go get it wrapped up. Downhill shot partially blocked. Williams has it, and we're going to have a jump ball, and possession's going to stay here with Carlisle. Or no, it's actually headed to Grayson. I thought it should have been Carlisle ball, but I'm not going to complain. 4:25 left in the first quarter. It's a 5-point Grayson County deficit here against Carlisle County. And they're working from right to left in the orange jerseys. On the right side goes Haycraft, top of the key to Robinson. Left wing Logston. Logston flips it off to Langdon, top of the key, three, in and out, it pops. Logston's got the rebound on the right block, goes back up, and he's fouled by Rickard. Jack Longston will go to the line where he is a very good free throw shooter. 85.7% for Rickard, his first foul and the team's first here of this second quarter of play. Logston makes the first free throw. Logston gets the shooter's roll on the second as that one kind of died on the back of the rim. 3-point game now, 30-27. Grayson County trails Carlisle County. Trying to fight back in this game with the Carlisle County leading scorer Burnett on the, well, he's now returning to the floor. Clearly he was bleeding and clearly they must have fixed it. As driving in, we'll see how long it takes for him to rejoin this game. Three, top of the key by Rickard is missed. Rebounded on the floor by Langdon for Grayson. An outlet pass to the far side to Logston, who stops. Now he's going to go down that far baseline, spinning around, fading away the shot. Basket no good. Rickard with a rebound for the Comets. 30-27, 3.5 left in the first quarter play. Hanshaw gambles on a steal, couldn't get there, and it stays with the Comets in the near side. Moving around is Grogan. Top of the key to Arnold. He drives in, flips it up, right side, good. This Carlisle County team is really good at getting to the rim. Very smooth team. 32-27, Grayson County trails this game. Logston in the lane. He's fouled 3 times from behind, and they do blow the whistle. And they're going to give it to, I think, to Rickard. It is on Rickard. That is his second. Team's third here of this quarter of play. It'll be Langdon to trigger. Gives it off to Logston. Little ball fake. Back now to Hanshaw at the top of the key. Hanshaw drives down the left side. Basket good. Hanshaw showing off his driving ability. Back to a three-point game now, 32-29. On the left wing, all alone from three, and it's missed by Burnett. Rebound by Logston on the inside. Travis Johnston wanting a foul called on Heath McBride. Now at the top of the key, Burnett all over Logston, and they give it off to Langdon. Feeding the post, cutting down the lane. Robinson can't get the layup, and a foul on the rebound is going to be whistled on Carlisle County. The foul was called on Braden Williams, his first, team's fourth. Logston back to the line to shoot two. First one is good. We're also not used to being on the opposite side of the scores table. I'm trying to think, one of the only other places that I can think of that is Butler County. Second chance good by Jack Logston. Makes it a one-point game now, 32-31, Carlisle County on top. Grogan drives down the lane, flips it off to Williams in the far corner. Back now to Grogan. Grogan's going to back it off now to the left side, 32-31. Driving downhill on the left block, flipping it off now to McBride. Up top, swinging it off right side, Williams. Picked up by Hanshaw. Grayson County going man-to-man defense. Trying to come back in this game. They've trailed by as much as 7 multiple times. Have never led, though. 32-31, they trail with 2 minutes left here in this first half of play. Handoff pass on the right side to Grogan. Driving in, Bratcher pokes the ball away, and it's going to stay with the Comets. The Comet fans were wanting a foul on that play over on that far side. 1:57 left in the first half of play. Grayson County trails by 1 point. They'll pass it into the backcourt. It is Braden Williams to run the point on this senior-laden Comet basketball team that is projected as preseason one of the top teams in this first region of play. Pulling up from 18 feet on the right side. Shots missed by Grogan. Rebounded by Bratcher. Gives it off to Logston. Logston down the left side. He is fouled on the play. It'll be called on Zach Grogan, his first, team's fifth. And it'll be 2 shots for Jack Logston. Grogan didn't agree with the call, but I think he absolutely checked Logston on the drive. This is Grayson County's longest road trip for a game since 2016 when they played at Graves County High School. Ironically enough, one of the games they played in that tournament was against Carlisle County, a game that Grayson County won 64-54. Logston makes the first and makes the second. He's got 16 points in the first half of play, and Grayson County's got the lead now at 33-32. 90 seconds left in the first half of play. Williams guarded by Martin, who's back into the game for Grayson County. Bounce pass into the near corner to King. Picked up by Bratcher. Running the offense. Off now to Burnett. Back now to King. Inside to Williams. Picked up by Martin. Here comes the double team as Bratcher tried to reach in, then backed it off back into the man-to-man. Burnett in the corner, throwing it into the post to Ricker. Out to Williams at the free throw line. Drives right past. Logston might have got a hand on it. But according to the official, he might have also got a hand on the body. And it'll be a foul called on, actually it'll be called on Bratcher. That'll be his first, team's first of the half. And that's actually, if you're Zach Bratcher, that's a good one. That's what you call taking one for the team. Free throw coming for Braden Williams. He makes the first. Williams is now 7 of 8 from the charity stripe on this season. Had 19 runs batted in with a dinger for the baseball team for the Comets. So that's the thing, with Carlisle County being such a small school, about 200 kids, they don't have all of this typical sports that Grayson County does. Second free throw missed. Armstrong with a rebound for Grayson County. They don't have soccer, they don't have football. Just really have golf, baseball, and basketball. 3 near side Martin. It is a little long. Nice rebound by Armstrong, but he falls down with it. He went up almost too high for his own good to pull down that rebound, and it was a good call that he walked with it. Gage Napier comes in. Jack Logston going to take a breather for Grayson County. 33 all. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of play here against Carlisle County at St. Mary School in Paducah. Over to the left wing, Grogan, with 40 seconds left here in this first half of play. Be interesting to see if the Comets might hold for a final shot. Right side, Grogan, he's going to drive right by Napier, and he's bumped. Let's see if they call that a shooting foul or if it'll stay on the floor. For Napier, his first. And they're going to give, it looks like they're going to give him continuation and make it to be 2 free throws for Zach Grogan, their leading free throw shooter, about 79%. Misses the first. Grogan has taken the most threes and the most free throws on the team. Also a member of their golf team. Of course, we mentioned earlier, head coach of Carlisle County, Brian O'Neill, is in his 27th season at the helm of this program. 426 and 329 overall. This is his 756th game as a head coach. I don't care what level you're coaching at, 756 games is a lot of games. Langdon at the volleyball line. His first year was the 97-98 year. Hanshaw walks with it on the near side. I'll be honest, that wasn't a walk. If anything, it was a foul. But hey, we had about as good of an angle at as anyone. That was right below us. And Mullen will go back to Carlisle. They lead by 1 with about 20 seconds left here in this first half of play. It is Williams. Gives it off to the left side. You better believe they're going to hold for the final shot now. They're trying to get Rickard posted up on the interior. Williams at the volleyball line with 10 seconds left here in this first half of play. At the top of the key, flipping it inside to Rickard. He bobbles from 10 feet out, throws it almost away. There to pick it up is Burnett. Fades it away from 10 feet. Shots missed at the buzzer. At the end of the first half of play, Grayson County trails Carlisle County by 1 point, as this is Cougar basketball on K105.
For the more than 1 million people living with Parkinson's disease, the Parkinson's Foundation celebrates movement at Moving Day. A movement toward life-saving resources. Movement toward advancing research and care. Movement toward a better life. We care. We fight. We move to beat Parkinson's. Move with us at movingdaywalk.org.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters.
Welcome back here to St. Mary High School, where Grayson County has a 34-33 deficit at the half against the Comets of Carlisle County. Coming up in our halftime show, we will run down the scores from around the region, including a lot that happened earlier today. I know Edmonson County, they had a couple of wins today, both in girls and boys basketball. We'll tell you about that, and some more scores from around the region as well, including the teams that these teams will play tomorrow. Again, your score at the half, Grayson County trails 34-33. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
When I found out my son was addicted to opiates, I didn't know where to turn. Now I know there's help, and you can call, whether you're a family member, a sibling, or the person with the addiction. And the number is 1-833-8-KY-HELP. Call for the resources. They're going to help you with compassion and care and the knowledge of what's available to get you the help you need.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to St. Mary High School, where Grayson County trails 34-33 at the half to the Comets of Carlisle County. Try to see if we can't run down a score or two from around the region from right now and even earlier today. So one thing I like about the holiday tournaments is you get the mid-afternoon games. I know we had the game last year where the Lady Cougars played, I think, a 10 a.m. game, which was different, one that we didn't necessarily, and that was partially to do with snow. Score in boys basketball, LaRue County all over Henry County by the final score of 69-25. And that's another thing I really enjoy about this is that you get a lot of matchups that you don't usually see, like LaRue County facing Henry County. Score here in boys basketball. Central Hardin defeats Union City 80-60 at the Beach Holiday Classic. I don't really know where that is today. We'll try to see what else we can't bring you as I go through the scroll through. Bowling Green at the half leads Harlan County 39-36 at the half. Newport defeats Washington County in final score 64-55. I would assume that is a boys basketball score. That's probably a King of the Bluegrass score. Apollo defeats McLean County 46-41 to win the holiday tournament there, hosted by McLean County. And trying to see, that's most of the scores that we have to bring you. I know that Edmonson County defeated the Bluegrass Blazers homeschool earlier today in boys basketball. And in girls basketball, their team hit a three late to defeat Todd County Central by 1 point. 34-33, Grayson County trails Carlisle County by 1. We'll take a break. Run down the scoring from this game after this. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Some days are just better than others.
I think you should go talk to someone.
It's not that easy.
Have you been thinking about suicide? You can talk to me, Dad.
It's been a tough couple of months.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ashley Gabbard, internal medicine physician with Owensboro Health. I'd like to talk with women 40 and over about having annual mammograms, even if there is no history of breast cancer in your family. Early detection provides women a strong advantage in fighting breast cancer. Ask your primary care provider for a referral and schedule your screening online at owensborohealth.org/mammogram.
The governor has declared a state of emergency, and evacuation is now underway as the storm approaches. The National Weather Service has issued a warning as it monitors the storm. Those in the following counties, therefore, should seek.
Convoy of Hope is ready to help you prepare for the next storm. Visit convoy.org/prepare.
The doctor said I had a 29% chance to find a blood stem cell donor. But I knew you were out there. And when we matched, it was the best day ever. Dear donor, Your blood stem cells saved me from leukemia. Thank you forever and ever and ever.
Experience the true joy of saving a life at BeTheMatch.org.
S Mix K105.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Grayson County trails by 1 point at the half by a score of 34-33. Running on the scoring for the first half of play, first for Carlisle County. 9 points for Zach Grogan, 8 for Wyatt Rickard, 8 for Carter Burnett, 4 for Kenton Arnold, and 3 for Braden Williams. For Grayson County, 16 for Jack Logston, 8 for Spencer Langdon. 0 in the second quarter, though. 4 for Caden Hanshaw, 3 for Brody Armstrong, and 2 for Gage Napier. I think if you're Grayson County, you had some good stuff in that first half of play, and then you had some stuff that Travis Johnson probably none too thrilled with, and it's really, I think, to me, the biggest difference has been rebounding and half-court defense, which is probably something that I could take that and mention it every single game for the rest of the season. It probably would be somewhat accurate between rebounding and half-court defense being an issue for this team. We'll take a break. Second half is next. Grayson County trails by 1 against Carlisle County. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
I'm not here to fire you up. If you're not already fired up, you shouldn't be in this room. If this victory isn't worth all you have to give, then leave. But now, right now is your chance to be a part of a victory the world will remember forever. Victory over cancer. This victory isn't just happening. It isn't inevitable.
What does hope mean?
Now is our time, your time. You may save someone you love.
Time is very precious.
Today's cancer research is tomorrow's victory. A victory that is there for the taking. Grab it. How was that?
Now that was a great halftime speech. Let's go win.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to St. Mary High School, where Grayson County trails Carlisle County 34-33. As we start the second half of play, Carlisle County switching sides. They'll be working now from right to left on the radio dial. Grayson County will be moving from left to right, and it will be the Comets that start with the ball here in this second half of play. They were led in the first half by 9 points from Zach Grogan, 8 each for Rickard, and for their leading scorer, Carter Burnett. Up top, Logston almost gets the steal. Diving after to try and get it was Napier at the half-court line. Now they will get the steal on the inside. Haycraft tapped it off to Armstrong. Armstrong up the far side of the floor, drives in, and is going to be fouled on the drive, and it's whistled and called there on Carlisle County. I didn't pick up quite who the foul was called on. We'll try to bring that to you. It is called on Jonah Brewer, his first in the team's first of the third quarter of play. Grayson County, their first true possession of the game. They give it to Armstrong in the post off the left side. Basket, not good. Rebound on the floor by Haycraft. Haycraft taps it off to Napier. Back now to Haycraft in the corner. Pressure coming from Carlisle County. A little bit of zone. It's like a matchup zone, and Haycraft just has the ball taken away from him. An outlet pass and a foul is going to be called. Williams is body checked by Spencer Langdon, and Langdon immediately goes and helps him up. Clearly, obviously, nothing intentional there. And it's going to stay with the Comets. Langdon, that's his second, team's first. It's a 1-point Carlisle County lead here in the fifth all-time matchup between these two teams. Grayson County leads 3-1 overall. Top of the key, it is Burnett. He drives in on Logston, kicks it off to the far side. That was Brewer. Driving in is Burnett, spins down to the right block, pass inside, deflected and taken away. Logston tapped it off into the hands of Napier. An outlet pass to Logston on the left side. He thought about pulling up for the three, but immediately had a defender in his face of Burnett. Langdon, he'll drive in, lowers the shoulder to the rim. Shots way off to the left. Burnett with a rebound for Carlisle County. An outlet pass down to the near side of the field to Arnold. Off to the right wing, Williams. 3, backside, good. Williams hits his first 3 of the game, and Carlisle County's lead is back now to 4 at 37-33. Left side, Logston, 3 to answer. It is short. Rebounded on the floor there by Carlisle County. Spinning around and giving it up to the top of the key to Burnett. He's a great driver. Slapping it off up top, driving in, getting away with a walk. No, they call a jump ball instead. I mean, it gives Grayson County the ball regardless, but I think it probably should have been a walk on Grogan instead of the jump ball. But regardless, it turns out to be the same results. Grayson County basketball, 37-33. They trail Carlisle County, still looking for their first points of the second half of play. Langdon, ball stripped. Armstrong picks it up, drives downhill, and lays it in on the right side. Nice take by Brody Armstrong. He's got 5 points in the game. Brings it back to a 2-point advantage at 37-35. The Comets on top. They're looking to slow the pace down a little bit, as it's Williams in between the circles, guarded by Langdon. Up to the top, driving downhill on the right side, off the glass too hard. Rebound by Brewer, put back good. Is the putback good or is it not? The putback is no good, and it looks like it's going to be free throws on the previous shot. It'll be Grogan to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. Brody Armstrong picks up his first foul, team's second. Grogan, their best free throw shooter. He's got one more coming to try and go 2 of 2 from the stripe this time and make it a 4-point game. It's missed short. Rebound picked up by the Comets of Carlisle County. They feed Rickard in the post, back outside. Driving downhill on the left side is Burnett, blocked out of bounds by Armstrong, and it's going to stay here with Carlisle County. 5:21 left here in the third quarter of play. Carlisle on top of Grayson, 38-35. Into the corner to Grogan. Pass deflected. Napier got his hand in on it. It's still loose and picked up there by the Comets. Dumping it off to Burnett on the left side. Shots miss. Another rebound for the Comets on the inside. Off to the right side. Driving in Burnett. Dumps it off to Rickard on the left side. Basket good. Tell you what, Grayson County has had some defensive possessions that have been really good as Langdon drives in. Jump pass to the free throw line to Haycraft. One more pass, Napier. Near side 3. Well off to the left. Rebound out of bounds, though, off of Carlisle County. No! They're going to say they're going to have to talk this over, and the backside official is going to hopefully overrule that call, because that would be about as bad of a call as you could potentially make. It should be Grayson County ball. No, they're not. That's wow. I'll be honest, wow. That one that doesn't make too much sense to me. So it is Carlisle County ball. After a pretty obvious ball went off of the Comets. They're going to get the ball, though. It's a 5-point game. They lead, 4:40 left in the third quarter of play. In the near corner, Burnett throws up a 3. It pops in and out. Rebound on the floor. Haycraft's got it for Grayson County. Haycraft taps it off to Logston. Up the near side of the floor comes Jack. Jack drives down the right side, and a foul called on the floor on Burnett. It's only his first, team's second. And it's going to remain on the floor. 40-35. Grayson County trails Carlisle County here in the St. Mary's Christmas Tournament. The winner will face Crittenden County tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Loser will face Ballard Memorial at 3 o'clock here. Up to the top of the key, Haycraft. 3 is up, and it is short. Rebound on the floor. Armstrong's got it, saves it in, off the player, King for Carlisle County. And it's going to stay with the orange and blue. 4:16 left to play in the third quarter. It is 40-35. Passing into Logston on the left wing, and he's going to back it off, slowing down the offense. Logston drives in at the free throw line, spins down the lane, jump pass to Langdon, deep left side 3, got it! Langdon's got 11. Back to a 2-point game now at 40-38. Great extra pass by Jack Logston to turn a good shot into a better shot. Here comes the defensive pressure for Grayson County. Trying to kick it up a notch. Driving down the right side is Burnett. He flips it off to Rickard. Up to the top of the key. Deep three by Grogan to answer it short. Rebounded by Langdon, and he is fouled. He walked with it. I thought they were calling a foul. He walked with it instead, and the ball is going to head back towards Carlisle County, and Langdon knew it too. He was upset with himself for doing it. Zach Bratcher comes in, as does Caden Hanshaw. Haycraft and Napier will take a seat. Williams looking to trigger. Gets it into Brewer, but it's knocked out, and is it off of Williams? It doesn't look like it. The official used the good old verbal signal instead of the visual one. Williams is standing on the line, so I assume it is going to stay with Carlisle, and they do. They throw it into the top of the key to Brewer. He's picked up by Armstrong. Grayson County in man-to-man defense here. They've shifted between zone and man-to-man at times in this game. They trail by 2 points, 3:30 left in the third quarter of play. Hanshaw deflected the pass. They weren't sure on it. Grogan off to the left side to King. King back towards the middle. Bratcher in on the defense. Down the left side, Williams spins towards the middle. The right-handed floater is there for Braden Williams to make it back to a 4-point game. Hanshaw into the corner to Logston. Logston has not scored in this second half of play after having 16 first-half points. Langdon will take a three from the top of the key. It pops in and out. Rickard with the rebound for the Comets. Out and running goes Carlisle County. A bounce pass in transition down to the left side, back towards the middle, kicking it over to the far side. Williams does a stutter step, spins down the lane. Jump pass off to the left side. Three by King is up, and it is good. Great ball movement by Carlisle County. Leads to 5 straight points, and it's 45-38. It's a back to that 7-point advantage Grayson County found themselves in multiple times in the first half of play. Logston on the left block, spinning towards the middle, dumps it off to a wide open Armstrong, who misses the layup on the right side, and a jump ball on the rebound is going to give the ball to Carlisle County. Got to make that if you're Brody. Just got to make that free. That is as easy as a layup as he's going to have. Burnett and Arnold re-enter for the Comets. 2:29 left in the third quarter of play. Grayson County trails by 7 at 45-38. Williams in between the circles. On the left wing, guarded by Langdon to the free throw line. Burnett spinning around, jumper is in and out, and that's going to be a foul from behind on Rickard. And that'll be his third and the team's third. Brian O'Neill doesn't agree with the call. And the contact was made from the rear. Grayson County did a good job selling it as well. Caden Hanshaw will break the timeline for Grayson. They just need a basket here. The offense has been slow to start this third quarter of play. Langdon at the left elbow. Jump pass to Armstrong. Armstrong back now to Langdon. And a lot of it has been because Grayson County has not been able to get out and run much. It's really when their offense is at the best. Langdon drives downhill on the left side, pulls up from 5 feet. The shot is missed, but he's going to go to the line, and we got a wedgie up there as Jack Hogston to jump up and grab it. 2 shots coming for Spencer Langdon. Langdon has struggled from the line this season, 57.1%. He'll have 2 shots coming. First one good. Sub in Zach Rogan for the Comets. Williams will take a seat. Gage Napier will come back in for Grayson County. Coming out will be Brody Armstrong. 1:49 left in this third quarter of play. Grayson County trails by 6 the moment. Langdon will have a chance to make it 5. And he can't do it. Missed off to the right. Hanshaw with a rebound for Grayson County. Hanshaw on the far side. He's then fouled by Bowles. Caden Bowles picks up the foul, and that's going to be free throws. No, correction. Sorry, that's only the team's 4th. No, it is. I was right. Trust your gut, Sam. Trust your gut. And I was right there. So 2 shots coming for Caden Hanshaw. Hanshaw 65% from the stripe on the young season. And that one well short from Hanshaw. This Grayson County team has been inconsistent from the free throw line. 67.2% on the year. Second chance coming. No good. He misses them both. Rebounded by Brewer for the Comets of Carlisle County. 1:40 left here in quarter number 3. Grayson County trails by 6 points, 45-39, and now a foul up top called on Hanshaw. His first, team's third. Burnett to pass in from right in front of his head coach. Left wing Grogan, guarded by Langdon. Comets really slowed the pace of this game down in this second half, and it has caused a whistle to be blown and a foul called on Hanshaw. His second, team's fourth. Travis Johnston wanted an explanation from the official as to why it was a foul. I didn't see it. Doesn't mean it didn't happen on that. That was one that I just didn't have a great angle on. Burnett to pass in. I mean, this has been one of these things that is my main complaint with officials. And if you listen to game, is I like officials to be consistent. And right now they have let a lot go in this game, and now they're starting to call ticky-tack. And I don't think you can change that in a game. Shot is missed by Carlisle County, rebounded by Bratcher. He's out and running, realizes he doesn't have numbers, and smartly slows down. To the right side to Hanshaw. He drives down the right lane. Shot is up, no good, and he's fouled on the play. 2 shots coming. Late whistle. It was definitely a foul, and it's called on Brewer. That'll be his second 2 shot. No, it's actually not on Hanshaw. It'll instead be 2 shots for Logston. Logston will shoot 2. First one good. Kobe Martin re-enters the game for Grayson County. Spencer Langdon going to get a breather with 1:01 left here in this third quarter of play. Grayson County only has 1 rebounder in on the free throw line. I don't know if that's intentional, if they're trying to back up their defense or what. Or maybe they just have the trust that Jack Logston will put the free throw in, which he does. He's got 18. Back to a 4-point game now at 45-41. Just under a minute to play in quarter number 3. Williams, bounce pass down to the right side. Rickard floats it up, and it is well short, and it's probably well short because it looks like he was fouled on the play. I think they called that on Bratcher. For Bratcher, that is his second. 2 shots coming for Rickard. 2 of 2 today. He is a 90% free throw shooter on the season because of that. And he gets the shooter's roll on that. Rickard, the freshman. Spencer Langdon re-enters. 1 more coming for Carlisle County. It's good. Rattles in. Both free throws made there by Rickard. Brewer's going to come in his place. 6-point game, 47-41. 51.4 left in quarter number 3. Grayson County trails this game by 6 points. Spencer Langdon up the far side of the floor. He'll slowly break the timeline at the logo. Langdon at the right elbow. He is a jump ball is the call as it was ripped away on the inside by Carlisle County. Travis Johnston not thrilled with Spencer Langdon for driving into the double team. Logston will trigger with 43.1. They'll throw it into the left side to Napier. Napier jump pass back into the far corner to Logston. He tried to get it. It's saved inbounds by Carlisle County. Hanshaw is able to run it back down, though, in the near side. Hanshaw saved what could have been a disaster for Grayson. Logston, he'll drive down the right side. He's fouled. No whistle. Gets the roll in, though. Logston's got 20 points. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of play. It's a 4-point game. 47-43. Against Carlisle County. Williams back on the right side. Grayson County needs a defensive stop. You got to try and keep this game at 4. 10 seconds and counting now left in the half. Now down to 8 seconds. Driving down the left side. Shots up. Fouled. No shots. It's going to stay on the floor. It was going to be two shots regardless, but now it's not an and one as the basket was good. See who that foul was called on. Gage Napier picks up the foul, his second. To the line is going to be Zach Rogan. 2 of 4 today. He has 2 shots coming here, and he gets the roll on the first one. The second chance with 5.6 on the clock is good. Both free throws made there by Grogan. Here comes Grayson County. It's Hanshaw up the far side of the floor. Comes back to the middle to Logston. Logston up at the top. Three at the buzzer is no good. He can't get the bank in. At the end of the third quarter of play, it is 49-43. Carlisle County on top. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
When I found out my son was addicted to opiates, I didn't know where to turn. Now I know there's help, and you can call, whether you're a family member, a sibling, or the person with the addiction. And the number is 1-8338-KY-HELP. Call for the resources. They're going to help you with compassion and care and the knowledge of what's available to get you the help you need.
Grayson County trails 49-43 as we start the fourth quarter of play here from St. Mary High School against Carlisle County. The fifth all-time matchup between these two teams. Carlisle County, a really talented senior-laden team. And it is going to be the Comets to start with the ball here in this fourth quarter of play. They lead by 6 points. Remember, the fouls reset as far as team fouls, so we have a while before free throws start to come in this game. Grayson County trails by 6 points. Burnett at the left elbow for the Comets. Cougars done a pretty decent job on him, held him to 8 points. Driving down the left side, the little flip shot, good there by Grogan. Grogan's got 14 points in the game, and Grayson County trails now by their largest deficit of the game at 8 points. Hanshaw into the corner to Haycraft. Back up top now to Logston. Logston has 20 to lead the way for the orange and blue. Left side Langdon pulls up the left side three. Might have been partially deflected. It is well short. Rebounded by Williams for the Comets. Into the corner, driving the baseline is Burnett. Reverse layup, good. Timeout taken on the floor by Travis Johnston. He's not thrilled with the way this SAF has started. Grayson County trails 53-43 here in this game. It was 7:10 to go. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
With 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this game here against Carlisle County. You're from St. Mary High School. As these two teams will play again, tomorrow. The winner will play at 7 o'clock against Crittenden County. The loser will play tomorrow at 3 o'clock here at St. Mary. We will not have coverage of the Cougar games for the rest of this week. Grayson County and Carlisle County have another interesting connection as far as just county-wise, as they both get to share something that Kentucky has actually quite a few of having their county name be a city as well in a different part of the state. As Grayson County is going to have the ball to the timeout, as Carlisle, Kentucky is not in Carlisle County, it's in Nicholas County. And Grayson, Kentucky is in Carter County. Ball deflected out of bounds by Burnett. It's going to stay with Grayson County here. So it's kind of interesting that you don't have that like some school or some counties like Frankfort have Franklin County connections there. It's just kind of interesting. But then I guess you could say Franklin, Kentucky is not in Franklin County. Kentucky's got quite a few of those. In between the circles, Gage Napier, it's a 10-point deficit for the orange and blue of Grayson County. Left side Logston, he drives to the left elbow, he's bumped, crosses down to the right block to Armstrong. Armstrong goes up, shots missed, gets his own rebound, goes back up, he's fouled, basket good. Armstrong will go to the line to try and convert on the end one. He's 1 of 1 today. And misses the free throw, does Brody Armstrong. Burnett weaving through, jump pass to the near side. Now back off top of the key. Basket missed by Brewer. Rebound tapped around and picked up there by the Comets. Long rebounding has not been the strength of Grayson County today, something that they've actually been somewhat decent at times this season. They trail by 8 points with 6:15 to go in the game. Williams back off on the right side. Slowly working. Carlisle County has really slowed down the pace in this second half of play. Grayson County, that's not the kind of game that they want to play. 3 near side, good. Put in there by Zach Grogan. He's got 3 threes in the game. Grayson County's going to need to string this together some points. As Jack Logston drives in, he's fouled on the drive. 2 shots will come for the freshman. Got to start stringing together some points, but also you got to start stringing together some stops on the defensive end. Foul called on Carter Burnett, his 3rd. Jack Logston to the line. He will shoot 2. He makes the first. Jack now 9 of 9 from the stripe in this game. Second chance, good. Free throws are big too because that's points without the clock moving. And when you trail by 9 points, you need as many of those as you can. Burnett up the near side, firing it off into the middle of the floor, driving in, bounce pass, nice ball movement off the right side. Williams can't finish. Jack Logston rips the rebound away from him, and now Williams is going to be called for the foul from behind. Williams is 2nd, team's 3rd. Jack Logston just said, that ball, yeah, that's mine. 5:37 to go. Grayson County trails by 9 points, 56-47. They've trailed by as many as 11 in this game. Have led by 1 at one point, 33-32. Jump pass to the right side to Haycraft. 3 is good for Landon Haycraft on the right side. Only his 2nd 3 of the season for the junior for Grayson County. Williams on the run out, dumps it off to the right side. Basket is short, and a late foul is going to be whistled on Grayson County. They'll call it on Haycraft. Or rather on Gage Napier. For Napier, that is his 3rd. Team's 1st. To the line is going to be Kenton Arnold. And he makes the first free throw. Arnold on the season has made 2/3 of his free throws. And he misses the second. Makes the first, misses the second. Rebound blocked out of bounds by Jack Logston as it was rebounded on the floor by Rickard. Jack Logston sent his putback shot over to where Superintendent Doug Robinson is sitting. Into the near corner, ball deflected. Picked up by Williams. Into the corner, 3, missed long by Grogan. Rebounded by Langdon for Grayson County. He's out and running. Langdon down the right side. Flip shot, good for Spencer Langdon. Cougars get out and running, and now here comes Carlisle County trying to speed them up. Here comes the defense allowing to set up. Burnett down the lane. Shots up, good. Offensive foul, though, called on Burnett. That is his 4th, team's 4th. I think Gage Napier took the charge on the inside. It's a 5-point game now. 57-52. 4:46 to go here in the ball game. Burnett going to take a seat with those 4 fouls. Kenton Arnold back in. Very quick breather for him. 4:40 to go in the game. Grayson County trails by 5 points. Logston curls around, gets a screen from Langdon. Logston drives the baseline, bodied up on the inside by the smaller player. He blows right past him and lays it in on the left side. Jack Logston trying to take the game over down the stretch. It's a 3-point game now, back to a 1 possession. In the backcourt, splitting defenders, and a timeout taken by the Comets of Carlisle County. It'll be a full timeout. 4:21 to go in the game, 57-54. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
When I found out my son was addicted to opiates, I didn't know where to turn. Now I know there's help, and you can call, whether you're a family member, a sibling, or the person with the addiction. And the number is 1-833-8-KY-HELP. Call for the resources. They're going to help you with compassion and care and the knowledge of what's available to get you the help you need.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
At the timeout, Carlisle County has the ball. They lead by 3 points here with 4:15 to go. Grayson County on a little bit of run, trying to come back in this game. Trapped in the backcourt, throwing it away, but right into the hands of Rickard. Rickard crosses it back up top now, trying to keep the game in their control is Carlisle County, but it's ripped and taken away by Armstrong. Down the left side, Armstrong, shot missed, but it'll go to the line. Armstrong to get 2 shots. He got the steal and just took off down that side. Travis Johnston using this to take almost that free timeout as he's talking to his team on the far side of the floor. It'll be Armstrong to the line to shoot 2. First one missed short by Armstrong. Travis Johnston looks at him, claps his hands twice. Burnett, the leading scorer, back into the game. Reminder, Burnett, 4 fouls. Something to keep in mind in this. And Grayson County's been a better team when he's been on the floor. He's a very talented player. Second chance for Armstrong, good. That makes it a 2-point game here. 3:58 to go. It is 57-55. The Cougars of Grayson have fought back from 11 down to make this a ball game. Crossing it to Williams on the left wing. Williams off to the right side to Grogan. Inside pass. Haycraft had a hand on it, but it's off to King. Far side 3 is short. Rebounded on the inside by Rickard. He goes up, blocked by Logston, but a foul is going to be called on the inside. It'll be called on Gage Napier. And that's going to be 2 shots for Rickard. Or correction, it's on Landon Haycraft, rather. That is only his his second. I was going to get it right one of these moments. And it'll be Wyatt Rickard to the line. He is 4 of 4 today to try and bring this game back to a 2-possession contest. First one. Good. That one popped in there like some popcorn, popping in and out. The second one is good. Both made there by the freshman. Back to a 4-point game now. It's 59 to 55. 3:30 to go in the game. Langdon down the left lane. Jump pass back outside now to Logston on the right side. Logston pulls up 18 feet, top of the key. It's left short. Rebounded by Rickard, who gives it off now to Williams. I don't necessarily love the shot there by Logston from 18 feet at the top of the key. Here comes King. He is fouled by Armstrong. I think they're going to say it's on the floor, though. No, they're going to say 2 shots. Armstrong picks up the foul, his second. Team's third. 2 shots coming from Kylan King. He has 3 of 4 from the stripe this season. Carlisle County has really made their free throws in this game. And honestly, it's been a difference. This will be their 19th free throw, and at first glance, they've made about 14 of them. Second chance. Good. 61-55. Grayson County trails Carlisle County. 3:10 to go. Langdon drives in, inside the lane, floats it up. Good for Spencer Langdon in the lane. Grayson's been the best when they've been able to run today. When this game slows down, that's when Carlisle County has really been at their best. Pass taken away by Logston. Logston up the far side of the floor, angles back that way with 2:50 to go. Logston inside pass, he was fouled, no whistle, and it's taken away by Carlisle County. Down to the right side, flip shot is good by Zach Grogan. Up the far side of the floor, Travis Johnston letting the official have it. Langdon drives in, absorbs the contact, bank shot good for Langdon. Langdon's got 6 in the fourth quarter. It's a 4-point game, 63-59, 2 minutes and 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Into the middle, Rickard drives in on Logston, blocked by Logston. Picked up by Napier for Grayson County. Into the middle to Logston, driving down the right side. Logston has Haycraft in the corner, 3, short. Rebound on the floor, bouncing around, and a foul on the rebound is going to be called on Grayson County. It'll be called on Logston. That's only the team's 4th. For Jack, that is his 2nd. And you got to give credit there to Grogan. He did a good job selling that foul as well. 2:11 to go in the game. Caden Hanshaw got to come in. Landon Haycraft got to take a seat. That would have been a huge 3 for Landon. 2:10 to go here in the game. It is a 63-59 game. Grayson County trails by 4 points. Top of the key, Cougars in this 3-2 zone. We've seen them run a lot at times this year. Driving in is Burnett. Jump stop in the lane. Back up top to Williams. They come with a double team. Travis Johnston calling for them to come now. Top of the key, Burnett. Slips it off left wing. Getting around the defense is Grogan. Grogan almost went over and back, but throws it away. It's picked up by Logston. Logston bounce pass to Langdon. Langdon gives it off to Armstrong. Right side shot, good. The ball movement in transition works to perfection. Timeout on the floor, taken by Grayson County with 1:33 to go. It is 63-61. The Cougars of Grayson have fought back to make this a 2-point game. Carlisle County will have the basketball. This has been a great game here today from St. Mary High School. Again, both these teams are back in action tomorrow. The winner plays at 7 against Crittenden County. The loser will play at 3 against Ballard Memorial. And then again, they'll be back here on Friday. Grayson County next week will compete in a holiday tournament at Logan County. We'll have the coverage of that on Wednesday for you there, as the Lady Cougars will be there as well, as you'll have plenty of games for you there in Russellville. 63-61. Jack Logston today for the Orange and Blue, 24 points. Spencer Langdon, he has 18. Brody Armstrong for Grayson, at first glance, I believe that is 10 points. Out of the timeout, Carlisle County will have the ball. 90 seconds to go. They lead by 2 points. Got a new looking of a defense. It's a diamond press for Grayson. Napier is running the top of it, and a timeout quickly taken by Brian O'Neill. Grayson County switched up the defenses, and we've not really seen the diamond press from the Cougars at times this year. Lady Cougars run it a lot, but they switch it up here, and they run it, and Brian O'Neill called the timeout because his Comets didn't really know what to do with it. 1:24 to go here in this basketball game. I think I saw that both teams have 2 timeouts remaining, I think is what our official just signaled at one of his fellow officials. Carlisle will have it from right in front of our vantage point, down below our press box. It'll be backed in now to Williams as we get underway here with 1:20 to go in the game. Over on the far side, King is trapped, and it's ripped away by Logston. That's going to be a jump ball, possession arrow to the Cougs. 1:17 to go. It's a 2-point game, 63-61. I was telling our K105 crew member today, Cole Snyder, who got to celebrate a big bowl victory for WKU with some toast. He said, I was expecting this game to be close, and it's lived up to the hype. Logston on the left wing almost falls down with it. Flips it off to Langdon. Langdon drives in, little stop in the lane. The basket too hard. Rebound on the floor, ripped up, and Rickard's got it. Rickard flips it off now to Williams. Here comes the run out. Layup right side, good by Grogan. Down that right side. Here comes Grayson County. Behind the back dribble by Logston. A little out of control. Flips it off to Hanshaw. Deep left side three. It's off the back of the iron. Rebounded on the floor by Rickard. Didn't necessarily like that shot there by Grayson County. Now another run out, throwing it up. Williams tries to tap it off, and it's thrown out of bounds off of Grayson County. Hanshaw was standing on the baseline. (65-61), 37.4 to go in the game. Timeout taken on the floor. Travis Johnston asking for an explanation from the official, and I actually do think that that was the right call. That Hanshaw was standing on the baseline. Johnston still not happy with whatever explanation that he's getting. So it is going to be Carlisle County ball, 65-61, 37.4 seconds to go. I mean, you've had a couple of chances here. Grayson County's just not been able to find a way to put the ball in the net. A couple of maybe some shots that the orange and blue would like to have back as well. 65-61. I mean, in the Travis Johnston era, Grayson County 40-6 when scoring at least 60 points. Now that number has been inflated a little bit this year because Grayson County has scored 60 in every single game on the year. Their season low for points has happened twice. 69 against Adair and Breckenridge County. They're well below that total right now, as it'll be Carlisle to pass in. Williams to trigger from underneath his own basket, 37.4 to go in the game. It's a 4-point deficit. Chasing back, Napier goes in for the jump ball, and instead it is going to be a foul called on Napier. That is his fourth, 2 shots coming, and this is going to turn into a free throw shooting contest. And Carlisle County has made their free throws in this game. To the line, Zach Grogan. Misses the first. Grogan at first glance has 21 points. He'll look to make it 22 here with this free throw. .33 seconds left here in the game, and he makes the second. Here comes Grayson County. Right up the middle goes Brody Armstrong. Gives it off to Hanshaw. Down the right side, 26 seconds left to go. Grayson County trails by 5. Right side 3, Logston. It's off the back of the iron. Rebound tapped off into the hands of Carlisle County. Here come the Comets up the far side, and Armstrong is fouls Grogan, and that might do it for Grayson. It's a good look for Jack. Just a little bit too long, and they had a chance at the rebound, but just couldn't pull it in. Grogan to the line. He will have 2 more coming. For Armstrong, that was his third. First shot, good. He makes this. It's still out right now. It's still a 5-point game. It's 67, or no, that's 6 points, 67-61. He makes this, and it's probably the ball game. And he does. 68-61. They give it off to Langdon, angling it back towards that far side of the field. Gives it to Armstrong. Armstrong drives the baseline, shots up, good on the left side. Timeout on the floor taken there by Grayson County on the far side. It'll be a 30-second timeout. 5-point game, 10.6 to go. Appears that Grayson County will be on their way to facing Ballard Memorial tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock here at St. Mary High School. Again, we will not have coverage of that game. We will not be back with the boys until Wednesday. I'll have to look, and I do believe that'll be the first all-time matchup between the Bombers of Ballard Memorial and the Cougars of Grayson. 10.6 in the clock. I mean, if you're Grayson, you're going to need to start having some steals. You almost can't foul at this point because it's a I mean, you're going to just I don't know. You're in a tough situation here. Down 5, 68-63, 10.6 to go in the game. Here comes the inbounds pass. Got to get it in. They get it into Martin, who is then fouled from behind by Armstrong. Sorry, it's into King, rather. King slow after that play. Hopefully he's okay. Armstrong's 4th foul. King 2 of 2 today from the line. And again, it's the same thing. He makes them both, and I think you can call this game. But if he misses, the window is still there. And he makes the first, does King. I mean, Carlisle County, you got to give them a lot of credit. They've made their free throws here today. And that's been the difference in the game. Second one. No good. Rebounded by Grayson County. That keeps the window there for the Cougars. It's Brody Armstrong. Down that far side, little Euro step reverse layup. It's not there. Rebounded by Carlisle County. And that will do it. Carlisle County defeats Grayson County tonight by a final score of 69-63. Grayson County will be back in action tomorrow against Ballard Memorial. Again, your final score is 69-63. Carlisle County defeats Grayson County. We'll come back, jump into the 5th quarter show after this. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way. We are neighbors helping neighbors.
In communities around the world, when disaster strikes,
We get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
but now our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
Some days are just better than others.
I think you should go talk to someone.
It's not that easy.
Have you been thinking about suicide? You can talk to me, Dad.
It's been a tough couple of months.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ashley Gabbard, internal medicine physician with Owensboro Health. I'd like to talk with women 40 and over about having annual mammograms, even if there is no history of breast cancer in your family. Early detection provides women a strong advantage in fighting breast cancer. Ask your primary care provider for a referral and schedule your screening online at owensborohealth.org/mammogram.
The governor has declared a state of emergency, and evacuation is now underway as the storm approaches. The National Weather Service has issued a warning as it monitors this storm, including the following counties therefore should seek.
Convoy of Hope is ready to help you prepare for the next storm. Visit convoy.org/prepare.
The doctor said I had a 29% chance to find a blood stem cell donor. But I knew you were out there.
69-63 against Carlisle County. Cougars had their chances down the stretch, but just couldn't make that shot to come back, and Carlisle County made their free throws, which was the difference in the contest. And you know what? Good teams find their way to win in whatever way, and you know the credit definitely goes to them for doing just that. With that result, Grayson County will be back here tomorrow at 3 o'clock. They will face Ballard Memorial, who lost to Crittenden County earlier today. That'll be a 3 o'clock start. We will not have the coverage of that game. We'll try to bring you some updates, though, on the K105 Sports Twitter, X, whatever you might want to call it. So we'll have that for you as we'll try to find our way here somehow to bring you some updates for that. But again, your final score here was 69-263. Coming up on our fifth quarter show, we will run down some scores from around the region, the scoring from this game, and hopefully get a chance to talk to the head coach of the Cougars, Travis Johnston, if he can find his way up the ladder to where we are here today. Again, your final score, 69-63. Carlisle defeats Grayson. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
I'm not here to fire you up. If you're not already fired up, you shouldn't be in this room. If this victory isn't worth all you have to give, then leave. But now, right now is your chance to be a part of a victory the world will remember forever. Victory over cancer. This victory isn't just happening. It isn't inevitable.
What does hope mean?
Now is our time, your time. You may save someone you love.
Time is very precious.
Today's cancer research is tomorrow's victory. A victory that is there for the taking. Grab it. How was that?
Now that was a great halftime speech. Let's go win.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
When I found out my son was addicted to opiates, I didn't know where to turn. Now I know there's help, and you can call, whether you're a family member, a sibling, or the person with the addiction. And the number is 1-833-8-KY-HELP. Call for the resources. They're going to help you with compassion and care and the knowledge of what's available to get you the help you need.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence through relationships.
To Carlisle County by a final score of 69-63. Try to see if we can't run down a quick score, too. Again, earlier today, Edmonson County and boys defeated the Bluegrass Blazers homeschool team in the Capeland Classic, and then their girls team defeated Todd County Central with a late three-pointer at the half, and I believe this is the Queen of the Bluegrass, or Queen of the Commonwealth, I believe is what they call that. Bowling Green in girls basketball leads Bullitt East 21-14. Butler County and the King of the Bluegrass trails Louisville Trinity 22-16 at the end of the first quarter of play. Here's a girls basketball score for you. Greene County leads Glasgow 22-0 at the end of the first quarter of play. I did see here something interesting. Butler County was given 2 free points to open up that game as there was a technical foul called on Louisville Trinity for dunking and warm-ups. Can we be honest? Can we get rid of that rule? Like, why is that a rule? I don't know. That one I don't understand as far as to why it's a rule. And then Bowling Green defeated Harlan County in the King of the Bluegrass 73-62 earlier today. And that is most of the scores that I have to bring you from around the region right now. Again, Apollo picked up a win today against McLean County And if you look at the third region media poll, that is technically an upset. If you look as far as ranking-wise, Apollo ranked below McLean County. So that is an upset there happening as that was at the world-famous, everyone's favorite place to play, the Owensboro Sports Center. Your score here, 69-63. Grayson County loses to Carlisle County. We're going to take a break, come back, and hopefully have a chance to talk to head coach Travis Johnston again, if he can find his way up. Because I'm telling you, if you want to see what our press box looks like, come up and if you go to the K105 Sports Twitter, you can see I retweeted a picture that I took of what it looks like from us up here. It's kind of fun. It's a different angle, though. There's no question about that. Again, your final score is 69-63. Carlisle County is the winner against Grayson County. We'll take a break. Come back with a little bit more after this. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
When I found out my son was addicted to opiates, I didn't know where to turn. Now I know there's help, and you can call, whether you're a family member, a sibling, or the person with the addiction. And the number is 1-833-8-KY-HELP. Call for the resources. They're going to help you with compassion and care and the knowledge of what's available to get you the help you need.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Welcome back here to St. Mary High School, where Grayson County falls by a final score of 69-63. We're joined now by assistant coach Brett Johnston, and I know you mentioned that your brother's having a longer talk with your team.
Mm-hmm.
What's the message?
Just getting yourself prepared before games. We knew this would be a long road trip up here, 2.5 hours, lounge around in a hotel, and it was pretty evident we didn't come ready to play. Got down 25-13, 23-13 early.
Something
we
like
gave
that,
up about 23, 25 points in about maybe 6 or 7 minutes. I don't know exactly, but we didn't come ready to play.
It was 23-18 at the end of the first quarter, but there was a little 5-0 run.
23-11 or
yes.
23-13. Can't be giving up 23 points in a quarter, especially digging yourself a hole to where you have to play that much harder. Drains you at the end of the game. And you've seen us. We didn't get 50-50 balls. We didn't get none of that. Didn't make our free throws besides Jack. And we sit there and we goof around in practice. Don't take little things seriously, like stepping over the help side, making your free throws. And all in all, it's just a little bit of being young, being a little bit immature, which is expected at a young age because we play so many young guys. But at some point, you got to buckle down and get serious and make yourself ready to play when it comes time. Now, we got a bunch of 15, 16-year-old kids playing. This is expected at times, but we told them before the game, get ready, and Coach Ethan Meredith came to me right before the game and said, we're not ready to play, we're probably going to get beat. And if a coach can tell you that by watching your warm-ups, that's not a good sign.
And I think it probably does. It probably compounds that when you're going up against a team that is what you will be in 3 years, as far as all seniors, And then they got the freshman down there who had a big game as well. But that probably is kind of the double-edged sword with that too, is it just kind of doubles it up when you're going up against a team that knows how to prepare, and they had to drive 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
A little bit tougher team too. Older, more physical. The game
experienced.
Exactly. The game was a little bit more physical than we're used to. And when you have a senior-oriented team and most of them had to wait their time to play, they acted like they wanted it a little bit more than our kids. Now, our kids want to win, but tonight it just seemed like Carlisle County wanted it more, and they out-executed and they outplayed us for about 3/4 of the game. Now, there in that second quarter when we made a run, we looked like we wanted it more. And that's the thing these kids have to understand is you just have to come. I'm going to say it about 15 times, but you have to come ready to play against these experienced teams because they're not going to come out flat-footed.
I think one of the things that stood out to me, especially in the second half of play, is that the pace of the game was really controlled by Carlisle County, who they can run, but they probably prefer more to run their stuff in the half court and run the offense to that, whereas you guys, I think, are the best, and you'd probably agree, when you're out in transition, running and playing off of 2 feet. How do you make sure that if that happens again, that you can get back to playing your tempo instead of what Carlisle did tonight and controlling it?
Well, I think when we got down early, we kind of looked at each other and go, do we need to back out of the press? Because it was up and down, up and down. They scored 23 points. And for the second quarter, our half-court man-to-man wasn't bad. It was just offensive rebounds and free throws. Third quarter, the game, I think they dictated the whole pace.
I agree. That's exactly what I was saying, yes.
And right now, we're not disciplined enough. We're not tough enough. And sometimes it's just not being experienced enough to win those gritty, slowed-down games. And right now, if you can slow us down, we struggle. Maybe sometimes quick shots because we like to play up and down, up and down. And like you said, we're at our best when we're playing fast. But if you want to win a district or you want to win a region, you have to be able to grind out games because if people see that we just go up-tempo, 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 eventually when teams like them, they get the lead, they're going to come back, slow it down, get whatever they want. They're going to make you guard for a minute, 2 minutes, kind of like a McLean County.
That's
teams
exactly
like that
the team I was thinking of.
A Muhlenberg that we play right out of the break. If they can slow anybody that can slow us down right now is probably going to have a good chance of winning because right now we just don't make those toughness plays in order to win these games like this.
I know these games can sometimes be a good thing because it can be what you just mentioned is it can be the thing that says, oh, wait, we just can't come here and play. I've never even heard of Carlisle County. I probably thought they weren't very good, because probably some of that mentality is in here. Do you see what you're hoping to see from them and thinking that this could be the wake-up call? I don't know if wake-up call is the right word.
I guess we're going to see tomorrow. They got their heads down and stuff in there, but the thing is you got to wait until tomorrow and see. I'm a big believer that a lot of good stuff can come from failures. You don't just succeed every single second of your life. Sometimes you got to go through little slumps or bad games like this in order to say, wake up. Just like Bull Central. We laid an egg. They scored 86. What do? We come back against Ohio County. We look like one of the best teams in the region. So I'm hoping that's what we see tomorrow, but you can never tell. They take for granted right now, I think, as young kids, is Christmas tournaments are a lot harder than people realize. Like you said, when you got to drive 2.5 hours, and Carlisle's coming right down the road, and they're here, it's kind of like a home game for them. So they're going to play 5 to 10 points better down here. They've played in this gym before. So you have to mentally prepare yourself for a long, drawn-out game. But all in all, I think there's a lot of good that's going to come out of this because I think those kids genuinely care. But we got to wait till tomorrow to find out and see.
Speaking of tomorrow, we won't be with you, but you have a Ballard Memorial team as your next opponent who Grayson County, from what I can tell, has never played them, which kind of adds into that Carlisle County thing where you played a couple of times but not a lot. Do you know anything? I know when I'm talking with Travis before the game, he mentioned that they have one player who is really, really, really good. What do you know about them, and how do you bounce back?
I know they have a stud averaging about 28 and over double-digit rebounds, but they're more than that. They have some role players that can really play. We can't take anybody for granted. Like tonight, I think we took the big boy for granted. Jack and them's played AAU with him, and it looked like he really improved and kind of was a big difference maker in the game. Of course, when you're 6'8", it doesn't take a whole lot against us, but he was 6'8", made his free throws, and made his impact on the game. If we let that big kid, which he's not as big as him, but if we let him do that and dominate us inside, we're going to be in for a long night. Listen, we can beat anybody, but we can get beat by anybody. That's the thing. When you have one guy about over 6 foot, If you don't rebound, and I think this was the worst we've rebounded probably since Bullitt Central, because it seemed like anytime we got to stop, they got to rebound, make a three. Anytime ball got tipped out, they got a layup. So if we don't do the little things, which is what we're preaching on in the locker room right now, we're going to be in for a dogfight, and we're probably going to find ourselves on the losing end. If we do the things we're supposed to do, I think we'll come out with a win as long as we do what we're supposed to.
Good luck the rest of this week. We won't see you these next 2 days. Have a great holiday, Christmas, and we will see you at Logan County on Wednesday.
Merry Christmas. That's in the business right here.
That's you are right.
No, you.
Best Johnston to interview I think that we've ever had.
I was nervous, sweating.
This is not your first time. You've done it before. That's assistant coach Brett Johnston. We'll come back, wrap it up after this. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Are you ready to help your family get prepared for the unexpected? Here we go! Ladybug and Cat Noir know how important it is to be ready, because you never know when Hawkmoth is going to strike or a disaster will hit. And you don't need miraculous powers. Just put those planning skills you already have to good use. Make a plan that will help you and your family be ready when emergencies happen. Ready Kids can help. Get started at ready.gov/kids.
We had an MRI, and then all of a sudden this doctor comes in and he says to us, we have the potential here for a catastrophic event.
And he looked scared.
He looked terrified. And he's like, we got to operate now. It just all changed. Life changed.
Bryce is one of the 47 children per day who are diagnosed with cancer. Today's treatments aren't enough. To watch the rest of Bryce's story, visit childrenscancer.org/story.
The doctor said I had a 29% chance to find a blood stem cell donor. But I knew you were out there. And when we matched, it was the best day ever. Dear donor, your blood stem cells saved me from leukemia. Thank you forever and ever and ever.
Experience the true joy of saving a life at BeTheMatch.org.
The governor has declared a state of emergency, and evacuation is now underway as the storm approaches. The National Weather Service has issued a warning as it monitors this storm. Move the following counties therefore should seek.
Convoy of Hope is ready to help you prepare for the next storm. Visit convoy.org/prepare.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to St. Mary, where Grayson County falls to Carlisle County by a final score of 69-63. Right down the scoring from this game for Carlisle County, Zach Grogan led the way. He had 24 points. 10 points for Carter Burnett, 9 for Kylan King, 8 for Braden Williams, 6 for Wyatt Rickard, 5 for Kenton Arnold. For Grayson County, it was Jack Logston that led the way. He had 24 points, 18 for Spencer Langdon, 12 for Brody Armstrong, 4 for Caden Hanshaw, 3 for Landon Haycraft, and 2 for Gage Napier. Again, Grayson County will be back in action tomorrow. They will play Ballard Memorial at 3 o'clock, and then they will play again on Friday. They will play, that game will be at either 1 or 3, I believe, is that now that they've won. I don't know. My bracket's in here right here. Instead of me trying to guess, I can actually tell you for certain as to what time that they would play then on Friday. That is correct. They will play at either 1 or 3 then on Saturday, as they would play, or on Friday rather, and it would be against either St. Mary or Livingston Central would be the potential for that game on Friday. We'll be back on Wednesday as the Grayson County, both the girls and the boys will be at Logan County High School. We'll have the coverage of that. I think 1:30 is the girls' game on Wednesday. They will play, or actually, no, the boys play first. The boys will play Paducah Tillman. That will be a 1:30 game, and then the girls will play Carlisle County at 3 o'clock. Both those games from Logan County. We'll have the coverage of that. That'll wrap up our coverage tonight. So I want to thank our K105 Digital Productions crew member for his hard work. That was Cole Snyder. I can give myself thanks for attempting to run camera. Luckily, we'll have our crew back next week. But Cole ran our clock, so if anything was wrong with that, you know where to complain. That'll wrap up our coverage tonight on a night where Grayson County falls to Carlisle County by a final score of 69-63. Have a great Christmas. We'll see you after there. So until next time, this is Sam Gormley saying so long, everyone.